Hey, what's up? It's Adam Smith from the CommanderSmiths, and it is Proxy Time. This week, doing a little bit of a twist. Not doing a proxy this week. We're working on DiGi tokens. Now, if you don't know what DiGi tokens, we kind of named these, did you do this? Did you do that? So I've made Smothering Tithe in the past. Instead of asking everybody, hey, did you pay 2? Did you do that? Did you do this? Instead, you give, once you cast this spell, you have this on the board, you hand out all these tokens to all the players. So you don't have to always remind them. You have a token that's sitting in front of them. And we're going to do one for Wandering Archaic because this has that Smothering Tithe effect where you're asking, hey, did you pay 2 for that sorcery or instant? If you didn't, I get a copy. So that's what I'm working on today, making a DiGi token for Wandering Archaic. Here we go. All right, here we go. Working on Wandering Archaic DiGi token. Now, if you don't remember, I just said making a similar thing to this. So I'm going to show you. I kind of have these things saved for myself. You can do searches. So this is kind of a template. You can do a Google search for blank Magic the Gathering template, and that's how you get this card. I don't like using the borders. I know it looks really sweet. You could use the borders and be really simple. Problem is, the reason why I do go borderless, which I actually probably haven't mentioned this before, maybe in one of the first Proxy Times, the tutorial of why doing the full art, is you have to line that up pretty damn close. Otherwise, you are going to notice it being off. So making a full art makes it so you can fudge that a little bit. You don't have to be exactly perfect because there is no borders. When you have a border, you'll see that, oh, this side is a little bit bigger on this side at the black lines here. Compared to the other side. So what we're going to do here is we first start out, we have our background image. So this is what we're doing. So it's almost like making a card, making a proxy. So that's why I'm kind of fitting that in here. What we're going to do is you just copy this out, because this is our spot where we're saying the card, what you're taxing somebody on. And then I use the top part to say what card it goes with, so it's obvious. You got the picture is what you're using, but this is where I like to say, hey, this is going to be for Wandering Archaic or Smothering Tithe or something like that, just so you can have it sorted in there. Or you can just say it. Sometimes it could be just a generic like draw. That's where I put this up here. So doing that here, getting all that, that's it. That's all we have to do for this. So we're going to copy and paste it, bring it over to our image, and shrink it down. So then after we get this on there is when we'll crop this down. And I like to use the actual image. It's almost like another proxy type thing here. So it's like a full art proxy, but this is just your tax. So again, it's all in the intro, what a DiGi token is. We kind of made this up on the podcast years ago at this point. And it was just, it sucks with the Smothering. Actually, it wasn't Smothering Tithe. When it started, was Ristic Study. So the Ristic Study effect, where people just get kind of annoyed, where you're just constantly asking, did you pay this? Did you pay that? Did you pay the 2? Did you pay the 1? So we made it so that you could have a token that once your Wandering Archaic, your Smothering Tithe, your Ristic Study comes out, you have these built in as part of your tokens. And you just hand them out to all the players. And instead of having to ask them, they have this card that's sitting there. Or you could do it so you pass it around. So you could just have one. So it's an obvious, a Ristic Study or a Smothering Tithe you're drawing and it's always happening. So that's another way of doing it. So the token just gets passed around. We also have kill him tokens or kill her tokens or kill it tokens. So like when a player is becoming a threat, sometimes players don't notice that person's a threat, and so we made tokens to represent that. So we'll get to the symbol here, but what you do here, we're going to do text. So we haven't done text before, so let's get this on here. I want to make it wide enough, so we'll move it after. So we got Wandering Archaic. We want that. That's right. Let's move it up. Oh, come back here. All right. Dang it. Come on. I got rid of the text because I did back. Okay, let's try it one more time. Take 2 on doing text. All right, so let's get on there. Wandering Archaic. Okay, so couple things. One, that is the type I've been using for that, but typically is what I use. I like to use the black like that. And let's just move this down so we're center. So actually this is the text that I like to use, that type there. So it's the Pastino STD regular. So that's the one I like using. All right, so I think that's pretty, it actually looks pretty center. Maybe to the left a little bit. So we click on it, use your arrows, then you can really just move it very slightly there. All right, so that's Wandering Archaic. Now we move down to here. Let's do our text again. And let's go this side first. And it's going to be, did you... Oh, it's not on top. We got to get that layer. Move that onto that. Did you... Or do I want did you pay? How do I have that? Yeah, I do have did you pay. All right. So let's add pay in there. We're going to have to shrink this down a little bit. Oh, come on. Get pay in there. Maybe we need to get our words down. Let's get this to 16. Pay. You're not going to give me any of that? There it is. Okay, it's there. Did you... Damn you, Scuba Steve. Let's get this down. 16. There. Jeez, make it all difficult. I think that's probably right. Yeah, okay, that's the right size. So we're going to move... Nope. Ha! God. I'm going to kill somebody. Everything. Going backwards. All right. Let's delete, because then our pay is going to come back. Oh, maybe not. All right. So now we're at our 16 font. Shut. This is going to be a long video because it's the errors. All right. Because of my mistakes. And I'll make sure that that's on the right one. It's on the text. All right. Did you pay to? Okay. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to grab this. So that's also what I did was Google search MTG 2 monosymbol, and this popped up. So pretty simple. We're going to bring that in. Really freaking huge. Shrink that down. I like to put it right in that middle there. And then what I like to do on the next side of that is give yourself a reminder of what happens. Like what's the thing that's happening in this? So like Smothering Tithe was treasure. I believe it's it's on the draw. So this is going to be on sorceries and instants. So I'm going to put that in the reminder for that person. And I kind of want this a little bit bigger than what we got there. Okay. Is that about right? I think so. Yep. Okay. Let's move out just so I can see if it looks good. Did you pay 2? And then we are going to do sorceries and instants. So as you see, Smothering Tithe on the draw. Did you pay 2 on the draw? So that's why I add that in as a second. So this is going to be on cast. I don't know if I'll have enough room for cast sorceries and instants, but we'll see. I might just put sorcery and instant. Sorcery / instants. Uh-oh, we need to shrink it even more. 14. Let's get even smaller than that. 12. Now we get the whole thing in there. So let's see what 12 does again. Okay, that's fine. Check. Move it down. Okay. Hey. I think we're good there. Does everything look center? All right. So that is the easy way to go and make yourself a DiGi token. You can add, I'm probably actually going to add the CommanderSmith logo in here with the the last video, I had it in the symbol, but this time I'll just probably plop it in there somewhere else. But that's not important at this point. Just wanted to show you how to make digi tokens. Pretty easy. You can do this yourself. It's awesome to have reminder tokens. Kind of fun to add that little aspect, but also kind of takes it off you always asking. I mean, if you make it as one and you give it to each player as their turn starts, certain cards like that work. Wandering Archaic, because it's on a cast, I think everybody just needs to have that little reminder token that's sitting out there, that digi token. So if you like this, give us a subscribe, give us a like, check out our other videos. I'm Adam Smith from the CommanderSmiths. That was Proxy Time. Check you next week. See ya. Bye. Sega.